Please welcome the incredible Jodie Foster! Look at Jodie Foster!
Isn't this fun?
I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming to see us.
Me too. Look at us. We're over 6 feet apart, but we're still together.
We're here. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Are you happy to be out of the house? Are you happy to not be on a Zoom right now?
Oh, my God. I'm so happy to be out of the house. Although I have to say, I'm kind of getting used to it. I like to read and, you know, hang out and not necessarily go out to dinner, so it's doing okay.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I just can't bear the... I don't understand. People can't talk on the phone anymore. Everyone wants to see your face.
Yeah.
Should you hop on a FaceTime? Do you want to jump on a Zoom? I'm like, no, just call me. I don't want you to see me looking like this.
Yeah. And
I'm embarrassed that you're seeing me looking like this. And this took an hour.
It's the technology, too. The technology,
Yes.
I have to say.
Are you tech savvy?
Not really, but I don't really have much of a temper except when it has to do with tech. So I can throw... I start throwing things. It's terrible.
No, I kind of...
The mute button problem if you're over 40. You know, you're always on mute if you're over 40.
Well, I'll let you know when I find out. I'll let you know when I get there. Now, you grew up... I didn't know this. You grew up close by this area.
I did.
This was your old stomping ground. Yeah. Has it changed a lot since you lived round here?
Well, yeah. I mean, where we are right now is right next to the farmer's market. It's right next to Pan Pacific Park, which used to be a drive-in, which is kind of cool. That used to be a drive-in we used to go to.
Oh, really?
It was.
I've never been to a drive-in movie. Never gone.
You've never been to a drive-in movie?
What's the point?
Where have you been living in? England?
What's the point? How much fun can it be to be in your car watching a film? Like, that's my...
First of all,
That's really
everything's
my
better
thing.
in your car. Everything's better in your car. When I was a kid, we had a station wagon, probably not a station wagon, but my mom used to put us in the trunk, or at least 3 of us in the trunk, and then she'd only pay for whoever's sitting in the front seat.
Oh, that's very smart.
Because in the drive-ins, you had to pay for everybody.
Of course.
And then she didn't want us bugging her during the movie, so she'd put us on the top of the car where the luggage racks are.
Right.
And we had little sleeping bags and stuff. We'd be up there, but you couldn't hear anything because the speaker was for my mom, yeah. So
Right.
we just watch all these movies, saw all these movies, but had absolutely no idea what was going on.
So you just thought, like, loads of films were silent movies at that point?
Yeah. Every once in a while, we'd get off track, we'd start yelling at each other, and we'd hear that, like, boom, 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 on top of the...
But I keep meeting people who are taking their kids to drive-in movies, and I'm like, I know we want to get out of the house.
We need to go together. I need to come pick you up.
Happily go with you.
Okay.
The prospect of sitting with my children. Trying to... What are we watching? Finding Dory again?
Yes.
Like, find her already! You know? Like, let's get out of here. Like, that just... to me, the only thing I want to do in my car is eat chocolate in a car wash.
Okay.
That's really the only... That's the only good thing
We
for
do
me.
have those car washes where you can sit inside the car and, you know...
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's...
Do that, have a good cry,
Yeah.
leave, no one sees you.
Yeah.
Now, my kids are much younger than yours, and you've just gone through something which, honestly, I dread daily. You have 2 sons who have both gone away to college right now.
They have.
How has it been? What's it like in your house, and what did it feel like when they left the nest?
It's a lot cleaner and it smells better.
Right.
I'll tell you that. The empty, now it's just the empty nest. It was like an empty pit of, I don't know what, cesspool of infection. It's sad, I miss them, and so I try to keep in contact with them, but I don't want to bug them, so I have this whole ruse where I send them a little, a little message that says, like, hey, do you have time to FaceTime? I need to tell you something.
Yeah.
And then I come up with, like, one little thing I have to tell them, and then I make sure that I get off I sort of set an egg timer just to make sure that I get off the phone quick enough, because my mom used to sit on the phone with me and just keep going and going and going. And I remember, I don't want to be that guy.
No one does.
No one does.
No one does. You just keep going, OK, I've got to add another thing.
Yeah.
That's when it's absolute worst.
It's always who's died. That's always
yes.
What parents do.
Oh, my dad says that all the time about anyone. I'll mention someone and he'll just go, dead now. Now, Jodie, we are all, I've got to tell you this, not just because you're here in person.
Okay.
You've caused quite the buzz.
Is that right?
Every one of us here.
Why is that?
I would say the reason we're all so excited that you're here is when I look at your career, I really can't think of another career like it. It's so extraordinary what you've done as an actor, your directing career. I think your work is incredible. But then I read that you considered quitting multiple times.
Like every month. Yeah, I think
really?
about it. Mm-hmm. Well, don't you? I mean, don't you think about like who you might be, what other job you might... I've been doing it for 55 years. That's a pretty long time. So, you know, occasionally I have these little fantasies about what I might do.
What would you want? Well, like what? What would you do?
I would want to do something that's like really cut and dry. You know, like be a barista or something. You know, where it's just like...
That's it.
Just like foam or not foam. Nothing in between. No, like, well, it could be, but kind of like, and sort of like this, and not exactly that way. You know, none of the gray area.
Foster's Foam Cafe.
That's exactly right. I could do
Honestly, I think it would work.
Okay.
Like in a shop, I could see you doing it mobile.
You know, I could come to all the drive-ins, actually, and just feed the kids. I'd just be like kids on the roof. You know?
That's a drive-in I'd happily go to. And but I'm so thrilled that you haven't called time on your career and you continue to do extraordinary work. And your new film, I really feel, falls under that category. The Mauritanian, for anyone who hasn't seen it or doesn't know about it, explain to them what it's about and who you play.
Well, it's the true story of Mohamedou Slahi, who he was abducted from his home in Mauritania, and he was picked up by a foreign government, and then the Americans took him to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to be a detainee there for almost 15 years without ever charging him. He went through, you know, torture, all kinds of torture. And the amazing thing is just that he's this extraordinary human being who's funny. He's seen The Big Lebowski like 60 times. He's affectionate and loving and joyful. You know, just an amazing guy. I play his attorney, Nancy Hollander, the real Nancy Hollander. Yeah. Who is a heroic international defense attorney who defends a lot of guilty people, but in this case, you know, she really grew and changed and really loved Mohamedou. He was like a son to her, so that's the story. And you, and I have to mention Tahar Rahim, who is extraordinary in this film, and the two of you are both nominated for the Golden Globes on Sunday, and when the first time you won a Golden Globe was a three-way tie between you, Sigourney Weaver, and Shirley MacLaine. That's true. What was that like? It was good because Shirley MacLaine didn't show up, so it really was only the two of us, which is good. I mean, the best thing is that, you know, we stopped Meryl Streep, the three of us. That's what it takes. It took three of us to take her down, but we got her. Yeah. And thank God you did, because she is the worst. The worst. It's the only thing Trump ever got right. That's what she says. Yeah, and I'll tell her that to her face. Yes, you know? That's what she says. I mean, she's had some gems over the years. You'll know. I mean, I'll pass on the gem that I got from Meryl Streep, from the great Meryl Streep, which for Sunday, which is that if you're pretty sure you're going to lose, you just shouldn't wear the Spanx. Which I think you should take that to Sunday. Oh, I will be wearing Spanx regardless. It's a deeply humiliating experience at my house, and I have to take the suit off, and then I lie down, and my wife rolls me like a sausage, and it sort of makes its way up, and then it just off the head. But you realize she looks at me, I apologise. Yeah. She accepts my apology, and we move on, and that's really how it works. You realize it's only from the waist up this year? It is, but that's the worst bit. If it was... I'd be happiest if it was from the knee down. That would be great. The knee-down globes. It's a new trend. That would be fantastic. Congratulations on the film. It's so brilliant.